What's going on today, YouTube? How we all doing? We have a Formation Guide Friday. We're starting a new YouTube series. We're bidding the road to glory, and we're going Formation Guide Friday. Guys, we have today the 4-3-3. I know in the Discord we voted for the regular 4-3-3, but I don't like it. So we're going to go with a 4-3-3-4 or 4-3-3-3. This is completely personal, up to you. Myself, personally, I'd be going with the 4 because I want to get my midfield higher up the pitch. So right off the bat, the first two tactics, or the first tactic, really, basically what you want to do is decide whether you want to play the 4-3-3-4 or the 4-3-3-3. The main difference between the two is a 4-3-3-4 is going to be higher up the pitch with your midfield and more high pressure. You're going to be more open to counterattacks. And the 4-3-3-3, you're going to be a little bit more defensive against counterattacks, more possession based than anything. Because you're going to be relying on passing around the box, a lot slower build-up. So for the sake of how I want to run this, we're going to be going with the 4th variation. Okay, so when I originally recorded this video, I'm squeezing this in there. I didn't realize that I didn't put the tactics in here. I was more worried about the instructions. So basically, it's simple, easy. A defensive style, we're going with balanced. We're going with 4 width, 5 depth. Long ball tactics makes your guys run in. We're already setting them to free roam, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. You can go balanced with this if you'd like. If you prefer your guys making runs, if you've got pacier players, go with long ball. If you have slower players on your wings and your attack, go with balance. Simple as that. Width, we're going to be going with 6 width. This is a formation that can get compact in the center of the pitch, so we want to have a little bit of width in there to create more opportunities and more chances. Players in the box, like I said, with this formation. The 4th one, we're going to be getting higher up the pitch, so you're going to want to have this to be a little lower. If you're using the 3rd variation where you're a little deeper, you can up this to, 5, 6, whatever. It depends on how you want to play. Corners, myself, personally, I like to keep this low because I don't rely on corners. I come short for corners and free kicks as well. If there's a free kick opportunity, I'm targeting one player, and I'm doing that, or I'm going to shoot it. So that is the tactics. It is super, super simple. And yeah, on to the rest of the video. So as you can see right now, I have front 3, pretty pacey front 3. Neymar, I'm going to switch this quickly just so I can get this accurate here. And you guys can get a good idea of what exactly to do with your teams if the menus would like to cooperate with me here. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to have Neymar as our striker. We're going to be setting him to stay central. We want our striker staying central in every single formation that we play. And we are going to have him be set to get in behind with aggressive interceptions. This will help with a press. With this formation, obviously, you're going to be high press. And other than that, basic defense support, we don't want him really coming back a ton, but it doesn't matter if he does it. We just set that to the default. Basic's fine. Your left wing, guys, with every single formation that I ever do that has wingers, we're going to be setting this to free roam. Every winger that I ever have in any formation, free roam. So that is the number one thing. Guys that have tried the free roam with their wingers have come back to me and said that it is absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to stick with the free roam. Defensive support, going to stick right to basic because they're already going to be on free roam anyway. So they're going to be kind of everywhere on the pitch as it is. So there we go. Support runs, we're going to want them to become short because when you're bombing in down the wings towards like the corner flag, like in my situation, I have Neymar. So if you've got someone a little taller, then you're going to keep this to balance support. If you have someone a little shorter and you're not planning on bombing and crosses and you're more possession based on anything, set it to come short. So we're going to set both of ours to come short. That way they can, you can get a lot more options and opportunities to pass with your midfielders to your wingers. Support on crosses, we're going to have them set to both balanced and interceptions aggressive. Aggressive as always with all of our attackers, especially the more advanced attackers. If they were more left mid, we would maybe go for something a bit more conservative, not so aggressive. So with our 2 DMs, how I run things is you have 1 DM, 1 box to box, 1 cam. So Allen is our true DM. So we're gonna have obviously cover center with both Fred and Allen. And we're gonna have a stick to position cover center. We want him to stay back while attacking. Sorry, we're gonna have him to drop between defenders. No, sorry, ignore that. We're setting him to stay back while attacking, as well as Fred stay back while attacking and cover central. What else here? Support on crosses. We're not going to want them to get in the box for crosses, so we're going to set them to balanced. I feel like when you set it to balanced, it kind of keeps them a bit further away from the box when they're crossed, especially when they're set to stay back while attacking. When you set it to either of these two, it tends to set like kind of like an override almost, and they bomb forward. We don't want that. And we're going to do conservative interceptions with these two because it will get these guys to not exactly go flying forward for interceptions, and they'll be better position based, especially when there's this variation where we're forward more up the pitch with the midfield. You don't want to be super over aggressive. If you're losing late in the game and you want to get a bit more aggressive, you can do that. So, but you know, starting out a game, we're just going to go conservative interceptions. And the same thing goes balance and stay back while attacking. And Bruno Fernandes, your cam, your central cam, we're going to have him set to aggressive interceptions. This is the player that primarily you're going to be controlling. I don't have any footage on my computer that I can show you, but if you watch me stream and you watch me play Foot Champs, by the way, guys, I stream every single night, Monday through Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch, so I will leave that in the description below. So come check me out on Twitch. You'll see exactly what I mean. So basically, Bruno, as our cam or center mid, is going to be the one that we control. We use him to basically kind of run around and provide cover for Fred, Allen, the back line. So we don't use our DMs a ton. We're more of using Bruno to try and intercept passes and play on the ball. So we're going to have him set to come back on defense, even though because he's going to be the player that's going forward, he's going to be plenty forward enough. It's not like you're setting him to stay back while attacking. We're going to have him set to get in the box for crosses because we do need a little bit of support if we are trying to cross. We're going to set him to free roam as well. So now we have 3 free roaming players. In this attack, we have the 2 wingers at free roam, our cam at free roam, and our striker will be set to stay central. So essentially what you've got is you've got your striker staying in the center of the box, and you've got your wingers and cam running around in all sorts of space behind him, getting in the best position possible to try and create anything. So this is going to be most effective, and this tactic will be most effective when trying to break down low blocks. As you know, low blocks and park the bus this year is, again, unfortunately the meta. So you need to create chances, you need to create passing angles and create space. So when you've got 3 players, especially your wingers and cam, who in this team are all very good dribblers, getting into space, it really will help you break down the low blocks. So that is crucial, is setting your cam and wingers to the free roam. Moving on to the back line, I almost forgot the back line. We want these guys to stay back while attacking and balance. I mean, it's one of those things. Some people prefer the stay back while attacking, some will prefer the balance attack. I would prefer the stay back while attacking while I'm playing in Foot Champs, but if I feel like I am playing against a guy that is not necessarily parking the bus, but not necessarily like fully counter-attacking, it's a pretty balanced game, I'll get my fullbacks up the pitch just to try and dominate possession a little bit more and create some more outlets. So this is all dependent on who you're playing and knowing how you can play with these players. So if you're playing against someone who's dominating possession, you're going to want them to stay back while attacking, and if they're trying to counterattack, you're going to want them to stay back while attacking. But if it's a fairly open and balanced game, go ahead and get these guys up the pitch, set them to balance. I would never go join the attack because they're going to be way too far forward. But going with balance is a really good shout. So, like I said, it all honestly depends on who and how you're playing. Interceptions, conservative. We don't want them going flying out and going, say, at Neymar trying to intercept the pass off his feet, and then he's left all this space in behind. So we don't want that. So mixed attack, or the run type, we're going to want them to be overlap, as always with our fullbacks. So basically fullback stay back while attacking, conservative interceptions, and overlap. Center back's going to be the stay back while attacking and normal interceptions. Prefer pace. If you have less pace, then you're going to want to go with conservative interceptions. But if you've got a decent amount of pace, like I've got in this team with the team lead Joe Gomez and Tamori, you can go with normal, even, you know, send one of them to aggressive interceptions, maybe the faster one of the two. And De Gea, your goalkeeper, I would say comes for crosses, and keep it on balance. Chipping is back this year, so keep it right on balance. And set this to comes for crosses. The crossing is back this year, but it's difficult to say whether or not goalkeepers really. I haven't really seen many instances where goalkeepers have, say, missed or messed up a punch or a clear. So set this to come for crosses, and guys, that is it. That is the 4-3-3 in the third and the fourth variation. The two different styles of play, and the tactics remain the same for both, except you're just expecting your midfield to be a little bit further back or further up the pitch depending on how you play. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button on the video. Let's get this to 15 likes, and smash that subscribe button. Guys, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Peace, fellas.